conversation, right? The idea is that they don't need to have a formal communique. They can talk about what they want, go as far as they want in those conversations. So that's the idea. We're meeting, we're talking, but there's no commitment on agreeing on anything just as of yet. So today's focus is defense. And to some extent, that's already the Trump effect playing on European politics, because we hear European leaders, and we're going to hear that again later today, they want to spend more on defense. They realize that they have to. There's no way around that. And that is one of the consequences as well from not just what's happening on the geopolitical front, but of course the re-election of Donald Trump and his direct comments that European, particularly NATO allies, need to step up their investments on defense. However, over the weekend, we saw the United States announcing tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. And of course, that's also weighing on the conversations that will take place later today in Brussels. One European official told me, I don't expect a specific discussion on the tariffs, but the issue is likely to be raised by some leaders. Perhaps what's even more important here is, of course, there's a realization within European leaders that they have to perhaps buy more U.S. energy, and that is perhaps a way to mitigate some of the conflicts with the United States. But of course, at this stage, we're still waiting to see whether Donald Trump is actually going to go ahead with those tariffs on the EU, how big, what sort of sectors he will target, and then of course, we're likely to see a response from the European Union. Over the weekend, the European Commission was very clear with their response, saying that if indeed there were tariffs on the EU, they would respond, quote, firmly to any trading partner that unfairly imposes tariffs on EU goods. So let's see what the EU leaders will say today. The arrivals will be starting shortly. And of course, I have no doubt that some of the questions in the doorsteps will be related to these tariffs. Let's see.